Welcome, everybody, to a special edition of I can't call it After Dark, and I can't call it Morning Coffee, and I can't say Jeff and Bruce. So, welcome to the 2026 Father's Day live stream, live from Rehobeth Beach. That's my daughter, who is making this the greatest day of my life. It's close to it. I'll say this, out of all my first days, this has been the greatest, and mostly because of this girl right here who has made me feel so special today.
Because you are special.
You see what a great daughter I have. She is amazing. She really is, and I feel so blessed right now, guys.
Hashtag blessed.
Definitely hashtag blessed. She's my Gracie, and from the moment she came into this world, she's made my life so happy. I can't tell you enough great things about her. And, well, you know, when you have a blessing, you just have to appreciate it. Where are they going? Is, is Catherine coming?
Yeah.
Well, they're going to abandon me. Is that Esox? Sorry, it's very sunny out here. I think that's Esox. Um, I'm being left on the beach. They're going to go find a coffee place somewhere. They're taking the car. So I may be stranded here for the rest of my life. I don't know where they went. Did they leave me? My one daughter brought um, my son. He was supposed to come here, but I don't really think this is his type of thing. So he's going to stay at home and watch the dogs because I would have been so upset for the dogs that they were going to be cooped up in a day like this. My wife is in central Pennsylvania with her family. Esox says he was sparring with a judo champion. And you what? You tore your AC on your collarbone. Wow. Yep. We are at Rehobeth Beach, Delaware. And it is wonderful out here. Uh, this will probably be my kids hardly ever get any beach time. And if we do, it's typically one day, a few hours for the whole year. Unless we go to the Outer Banks, which we do every several years. Uh, how have I been? I haven't seen you in a while. Who is that? I'm trying to see the names in here. Is that Jelly? Sorry, guys, it's hard to see the screen. You're at Panama City Beach right now. I hold on. Who's at Panama? I is Paper, and is that Jelly? Jelly. Wow, it's been like you were like one of the originals. Esox says he took him down though and tapped. Just landed on his shoulder very. Oh man, Jelly, what's up? Wow, Jelly, it's been forever. I didn't think I was ever going to see you again. Oh wait, now out here they have advertisements. You guys want to see the advertisement? Can you guys see the airplane? Why am I not seeing it on my screen? Oh, there it is. It's like a hospital advertisement. You guys want to see the ocean? Let me see, guys. I'm sorry, I have a hard time seeing the screen here. So you beat Rock, and Rock is way better. So wait. Oh, are you friends with Rock? I is paper. Oh, I get it, guys. You're funny. That's funny. I is Rock. Can you guys see the water out there? Yeah. Oh, that's funny, guys. So, yeah, I'm here at Rehobeth. You could get a look around. It's beautiful out here. What is that? Is that a boat all the way out here? Can you guys see the boat on the screen? I can't see the screen. There is a red boat. You guys see the boat? I don't know what that boat's doing out there. And there's more people there on the beach. So I'm just chilling out here. Yeah. So, guys, I'm not going to be going live tonight. So I wanted to pop on to let you know that we got a 2.5 hour ride back. And I took off work tomorrow, but I will not be going live. So this is going to be my last stream for today. And I just want to pop in and see you guys. Let me see if I can get caught up on the chat. UK brand. What is he saying about the UK? Isn't all the UK bland and full of litter? No, I'm in Delaware. Beaches? Jelly. I can't believe Jelly's back, man. Where's Jelly been forever? Beach looks way better than the ones in the UK. I miss Rock. So who is I is paper? So you're Rock's friend, and you're down in Panama? Oh man, this is great. There is some nice places. Who smokes marijuana? That's a nice question to ask. Cargo boat. Oh, okay. Yeah, guys, this is. Now, we got a really late start. We did not get here till 3 o'clock in the afternoon. The plan was to leave at 9 a.m. and be on the beach by 11:30. Yeah, no. Did not happen. It didn't work out that way. We needed gas and we had to go backwards. That was fun. Well, just looking around. This will be it for me, guys. Unless, and maybe I'll make one more surprise beach day, but it's just for the day. You know, I don't get to usually go out. I'll show you the rest of the beach here. Wait, what was that button I just hit? So, if you ever wondering what Rehobeth Beach is like, here you go. Yeah, this is the beach out there. It's nice. Sorry, it's really hard to see my screen, guys. Let me see if I can lay back. Oh, this is so nice. It's nice. 85 degrees out here. Everyone smokes marijuana. I have tried marijuana one time in my life. I was 14 or 13. My brother was hanging out with a druggy guy, uh, just a bad kid. I think they were about 18 at the time. And they were smoking, and they told me to try it. So I had no idea how to inhale. So I took it. And that was my marijuana experience. One and done. That's it. One semi inhale and never again. I've never tried a cigarette, never will. I don't see the point in it. I think it's probably one of the biggest things that I can't understand why people would do that to themselves. And you understand later in life, my dad has suffered greatly from it, and he quit 30 years ago, and he's suffering his teeth, lungs. Oh man, you're just and for what? What do you get out of it? Like you're not even getting high out of it. A cigarette, and how expensive is it? Oh my goodness. My stepdad was a chronic drinker and smoker. Genesee Light and Camel cigarettes, and that's all that was in our house. So you will never see me drink either one of them. And try that or Camel cigarettes. No way. Wow, look at this up here. Somebody's got a kite going. Oh, it's hard to see the screen here. Everyone smokes marijuana in the UK. Well, marijuana is legal in a lot of states now here in the United States. Um, I probably could get a marijuana card. One of the guys that we grew up with, his name's Scott, and he moved to Las Vegas because uh, marijuana is legal in Nevada. So Scott, I talk to him all the time. He smokes a couple times a day marijuana. Yeah, I have glaucoma, so it shouldn't be a problem for me getting a card. What I do want to try are the gummies. Um, they lower your eye pressure, and that's really the reason I want to try a gummy. I'm definitely going to look into the gummy thing. Has anybody out there tried the marijuana gummies? Let me see what it says. British, give yourself lung cancer. I've tried a cigar. My grandpa, Jelly is right in this. I tried a cigar my grandpa gave me when I was 12, and I never wanted to be next to a cigarette again, but I've had to live with my ma'am when I was a heavy smoker. To live with my, looks like ma'am, M-A-M. I mean, the cigar thing, when I was golfing, I don't know if you guys are aware, but cigars are really big with golfers. And all the guys really tried hard to get me to do a cigar on the golf course. Again, if I was going to smoke, it would be a cigar. That had my interest a little bit. Just as a golf thing, I don't know, to be cool. I've never tried it. I didn't do the cigar thing. One puff of marijuana, did not inhale. Didn't have my first drink of alcohol until I was 24. Part of the reason is if you guys follow my stream, you know that when I was 5 years old, my mom and dad got a divorce. Mom remarried to a very, very horrible man. My stepfather, who was in our lives for the next 10 years. And I remember one time, his famous slogan was, eat it or drink it or you wear it. Like if I wanted something and if I didn't finish it, I wore it. Not just me, my brother also. Like, for instance, one time I wanted a sip of his beer. He said, all right, you better drink the whole thing or you're going to wear it. I think I was 7 years old. So I took a sip. I spit it out. It tasted like urine. And sure enough, right on my head. Um, I remember one time he was a sick man. Eggs. I remember one time that my mother made me eggs before school and I refused to eat them. And he said, you're not eating anything else until you eat your eggs. Well, I thought I was more stubborn than he was. Is there somebody behind me? Who was that? I thought you went to get coffee. Oh, well, I didn't want you hearing these stories I'm telling. My daughter, now she's going to tell my wife, I didn't smoke it. I took one puff. Anyway, so my sick, crazed stepfather, those eggs sat in the refrigerator. One day went by, no food. He wouldn't let me eat anything, not even going to school, which made my mother very upset, but she was scared of him. Day number 2, the eggs sat in the refrigerator. Food for Jeff. All day, all night. I was not going to eat eggs. I hated them back then. Day number 3, finally, my mom snuck me a lunch to take to school behind his back. So I finally had something to eat. And then that night, when I got home, I gave in and I ate the eggs. It was horrible. That's who my stepfather was. He was a sick man, very verbally abusive, physically abusive a little bit. Um, my mother did leave him. Now remember, mom had no education. She had no money. She had to completely depend on my father and my stepfather. And she finally did leave him when he let my brother's parakeet. My brother got a parakeet when he was about 10 years old. And when my stepfather got drunk, he did evil things. And when he got mad, he let my brother's parakeet out the window, which broke my brother's heart. And my mom finally left him. But what else I remember, when he left the parakeet out the window and they were fighting, my mom told me to call 911. She was scared, you know, trying to leave a maniac. He's not going to make it easy for you. She said, Jeff, call 911. I think I was like 6 or 7 years old. I picked up the phone and he put a loaded rifle right to my head. He pressed it against my skull. He said, drop the phone. And sure enough, I dropped the phone. Well, that's when my mother finally decided to try to leave him. And we did. The maintenance guy at the complex we lived at, he didn't live in the complex. He just worked there. he allowed us to stay for free. My mom, me, my mom, my brother. So I had to switch schools, which was really tough in the middle of the school year. And that was in Parkwood, which is Parkwood is not a very friendly place in Philadelphia. I mean, I would be caught dead there now, but switching schools, I mean, these are the things we had to deal with a sick maniac. But after about 6 months of that, she went back with him. It was just too much for her without an education, without a job. And we lived with him. And we moved from complex to complex, apartment to apartment. I'm always sharing my bedroom with, he had 2 children of his own. So it was always me, my brother, and my 2 stepbrothers. And they got treated like royalty, which was hard for my brother and I. My brother took the worst of it because he was older. So he took the most physical abuse. One thing he used to do for our punishment is take this wooden spoon, and if you did something bad, he would let you put your hand this way and smack it with the wooden spoon as hard as he could. But when you were really bad, you had to flip your hand over, and he got you on the knuckles. And we're talking a grown man, full force. The one time he hit my brother so hard that he broke the wooden spoon. And as goofy as my brother is, I'll never forget it. Even though he was full of tears, my brother still laughed. Like that's my brother. After he's in tremendous pain, bloody knuckle, and the spoon broke, and my brother still found a way to laugh. But I remember one time, my brother started to fight back. We had Bill had this lighter that was solid glass. I think it was marble, like you could see through it. And I'll never forget my brother, when he started hitting his teenage years, he started to fight back. And man, he took that lighter, and it was heavy. It was a heavy lighter. And when my stepdad smacked his glasses off his face once because he touched his precious son, my brother threw the lighter at my stepdad's leg full force. All I remember was saying we saw a big, gigantic purple vein. We always talked about that vein. Yeah, it was crazy times back then. My stepdad. But, that's life. Unfortunately, I had to deal with that for 10 years. Mom did leave him. You know what? He was obsessed. My stepfather was obsessed with bathing. Bathing. He had this ridiculous obsession with bathing. And this is how he talked. I'm going to imitate him. And he used to call me Jay. Jay, you go ahead and you're going to have to bathe now. Out of nowhere, he would tell you to go take a bath. You know, he was weird. I remember my brother was 18 years old, had to go to hockey practice. Another 18-year-old picked him up, knocked on the door. Brother has the hockey equipment. And he tells my brother's friend, Kenny, you're going to have to wait. Steve's going to have to go bathe. And my mom lost it. And that's when she left him, but wasn't the permanent time. But I remember her pounding the table, and she said, "Damn it, well, he's about to go to hockey practice, and you're going to tell him, his friend, he's got to wait so he can bathe?" It's just how he was. Let's go to the chat. I'm going to head off. Who is that? Is that Esox? I'm sorry, I can't see who's saying they're going to head off. I know, guys, I'm here in the the sun. Um, what things? Just a something. Wow, I am not seeing this. Things did he do? I can't see this. I want to see what Jelly wrote. Just a question. What evil things did he do? Well, I'm telling you, some of them. Uh, well, what he did is he was a perverted man. He always had a stack. My friends loved coming over in the complex. He always kept a stack of Playboys, which is a popular magazine of naked women. He kept them right on the living room table, and he always used to have this doll, Susie Lucy, and he dressed this doll of a woman up, full sized doll, and he kept it hanging in the living room, which was disgusting. My poor mother had to deal with this, but when finally when she had enough, my brother was 18. I was telling you. Um, I remember her pounding the table, and she said, "Damn it, well." And finally, she called up a relative. She borrowed $1,000, and she decided she was going to try to separate from him. And that was probably 1982, somewhere around 82 or 83. So she decided she was going to find a job. A friend of ours got her a job, not a very big paying job, but a full time job. I think making 20,000 a year, something like that. Um, Mom, he couldn't believe she actually left. So we moved into this little apartment, me, my mom, and my brother. And it was the first time she actually separated from him, for real, other than that little 6 month period. But so my brother and my dad came back from Florida. He went away for like 4 years. He came back, and we lived with him in Hatfield, Pennsylvania. And I'll never forget. So we were teenagers now, and we're living in Hatfield. I think I was about 15. My brother was 19. Mom had her own little apartment. Everybody was happy, great. And I'll never forget the phone call. Mom became a Christian. I think I was about 12 years old, and mom, Christ came into her life at that point. And so it was a whole new experience for all of us. None of us had any religion in our life growing up, but right around 12, uh, she got together with my one uncle, who's a Christian, a godly man, and got her into it. So she started going to church, and it's something none of us ever did. So we moved with my father, and I'll never forget the phone call. She said, "Guys, what's your worst nightmare?" And right away, first words out of our mouth, "You getting back with Bill." And she said, "Yes, I'm sorry." I said, "Mom, come on. You went through so much to get away from him." She used to take 3 subways down to Center City, Philadelphia, just to put food on the table for my brother and I. Got a job, got away from him, got our own apartment. She says, "Oh, he's a changed man." I said, "Mom, he's never going to change. He's evil." She says, "No, no. He's been coming to church. I introduced him to the Lord. It's been a couple months now, and I even had the pastor talk to him, and the pastor told me, yes, he is definitely a Christian man. This is what a great actor he was." And for anybody out there dealing with a con artist, just learn from this story. So this man started going to church every Sunday, going to classes. My mom had him talk to the pastor all the time. See, they never got a divorce, even though she left him. And the pastor's like, well, Lois, you really should get back with him. You're still married in God's eyes and the whole bit. So she takes him back. And long story short, a leopard doesn't change its spots. And once she brought him back, same exact things all over again. So after, more fighting and the same obsession with bathing and his crazy, horrible ways, she made the split permanently. So I think I was 16. And yeah, he fooled the pastor, tricked him. So, people out there in the same situation, I hope you can learn from these stories. That's my hope of what we went through. Mom said that from that point on, she never dated again. And my mother was a beautiful woman. She had no problem getting men, but she disassociated herself completely from the whole relationship thing. She married herself to God, as she puts it, and she's been that way ever since. 82 years old. Never went on a date after that. So she had two very rough marriages. Life, it turned out good for mom. I mean, as far as financially, she lives in 10 minutes from me, and she lives in a great place with my brother. House is paid for, car is paid for. But you know what she did? I want to tell you one thing she did that was really amazing. So she had to constantly go to court with my dad and my stepdad just to get money, because my stepdad tried to, when they got divorced, he tried to take everything he could. So she had to take him to court, and he kept telling the judge how poor he is. So the judge finally gave him an ultimatum and said to him, if I see you in this court again and you do not pay this woman her payments, you're going to jail, no questions asked. You are to give her $300 a month until you pay off $10,000. So he did. Uh, that was, you know, that was a big break for my mother, having two boys. So mom did something amazing. Yeah, very poor woman. She barely made enough to pay the rent, electric. Remember, no cell phones. She didn't have the luxury of cell phones, luxury of the internet. Very hard to find a job. Remember, she took a night class at a high school, which helped get her a different job, but making peanuts. But she did. She made a goal, and she said, and I can't believe she did this. I want you to think about her situation with a car, insurance, electric, making peanuts, and you're getting 300 a month. She said, I collected those 300s a month and I didn't touch it until it equaled $10,000. So I could put a down payment on a house, because we always lived in apartments our whole life. And she did it. That blows me away that mom took those 300s. Do you know how bad she could have used that? I mean, we rarely went out to eat. It was like a super treat if she would take my brother and I out to the mall. I remember the York Steakhouse was like a super treat. Like, that was it. Like, we never went to the beach. We never went on vacation. Wore the cheapest clothes, the cheapest sneakers, everything, just to put food on the table. That's all she was worried. She didn't even have time to be a mother, you know, make sure we did our homework and all that. She had no time for that. But she collected those 300s until it made 10,000. And then finally, when I was 26 years old, mom got a house. And we moved in Northeast Philadelphia. Couldn't believe it. By the way, That house was on the news, the national news, not the house, the area. And you guys probably don't remember this, but a not a helicopter, it was a small airplane, took off and crashed right in my neighborhood. I couldn't believe we were watching the news. This was like less than a year ago. And I turn on the news, and there's my neighborhood. A plane landed literally hundreds of feet away from that house. There they are. My daughter is back.
The only
So,
straws they had are super giant ones.
what'd you get?
A decaf Americano black.
Decaf Americano Black. Let's see what it looks like.
Here's a straw.
This is what my daughter got me. Where's it from?
Rise Up.
Risels? Am I showing this on the camera? I can't even see. I'm sorry, guys. I know you. I see some chats coming through. It is so hard. My daughter's making this Father's Day just so amazing. So amazing. And my other daughter, wherever she's at, I can't see behind me. I can't see the screen. But my other daughter and her friend making this a great Father's Day. So, oh, that's good.
Can I try it?
Yeah. Decaf. Guys, when you hit the age of 40, get caffeine out of your life. I am telling you now. You want to save yourself heartache? Get caffeine out of your life. Decaf everything. You will save yourself so many problems. I fixed so many problems by just getting rid of decaf or getting rid of caffeine. All right, let's go to the chat here. Oh, you know what? I forgot I have a visor. Maybe this will help me see the chats. Is that? All right. Just a question. What evil things did he do to the parakeet? Oh, no. He just let the parakeet out the window. He got so angry. When my brother loved that. My brother like saved up money, got a cage, got the food, and that sicko just opened the window and let the bird right out. And my mom flipped. I think I remember my mother threw all his Playboys out the window right after that. So all the kids in the neighborhood come running over. You know, who's behind me? Is that Ellie?
Yes. No.
I'm gonna head off, Jeff. Who wrote that? Is that Jelly? It's in blue. I'm sorry, I can't see. I look exactly like Whoopi Goldberg. Oh my goodness!
That is not a.
I got so many weird people.
No, you
That
don't.
no, I mean, so many people told me I look like strange people. This takes the cake. I never got Whoopi Goldberg before. I got young Sheldon's dad. How do I look like Whoopi Goldberg? A black woman with dreads? I look like a black woman with dreadlocks? All right. Well, hey, you're entitled to your opinion. Sorry, these stories are getting to me. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Who's saying that? I don't. Is that cheeseburger? Cheeseburger. I'm sorry, man. I'm on the beach and I just wanted to. While these stories are just in my mind, I'm out here looking at the water, the ocean and all that, and I'm just like I'm reminiscing here, and I'm just like, I don't mean to upset anybody or anything from my stories.
How did you upset someone with your story?
He says that my stories are getting to him. I can hardly see the screen. It's like, I'm sorry. I'm done the stories anyway. It's just part of my life. Jeff, someone said I look like Whoopi Goldberg. Ella, do I look like Whoopi Goldberg?
Not at all.
Oh, I look like Whoopi Goldberg. They can't be serious. You just can't be serious. Jeff, hello. Hello. Who are you? See, they put your names in blue, guys, so I can barely see your name on the screen. Moon. It's a Moon Edits. What's up? I'm even gonna get some stars. I'm gonna get the disco lights going on out here on the beach. From the beach. So we do have reservations to eat soon, so I am gonna sign off. But I hope you guys enjoyed this time on the beach. I am not gonna go live tonight. Yes, I know. It's the first time in 2 months. But I'm gonna miss my first live stream. I stopped doing the morning streams, in case you haven't noticed. Moon, I don't think I know you. Ruby? Oh, Moon. Moon was one of my originals. Who were my originals out there? Dennis? Dennis and Asher were probably the first two. Dennis might have been my number one original, I believe. I know Dennis and Asher because he's the one I stopped doing Teen Line with. I was in the middle of telling Asher how to pick up a girl and 12-year-old, and I'm like, all right, no more. None of that. That wasn't good. It was a Teen Line thing. He liked a girl at school. Whatever happened with her, Asher, anyway? If you're out there, did you actually say something to her? I think I was telling you how to approach her. Happy Father's Day. Thank you. It has been a while. Yes. I've been a moderator for a while. Yes, you have. Just to let you know that, you guys were timing out somebody, and me and Mr. Jordan were talking about possibly taking away you and Downstar's moderator skills, but Mr. Jordan said no, it's okay. Like, I guess you guys were blocking a lot of messages or people a little too quick. But we're going to let you keep your moderator. I left it up to Mr. Jordan, so thank Mr. Jordan. He kept your status for you. I saw you were blue. I saw you were blue, which made me realize you're a regular. Oh, is that what it is? Some people are. I never even noticed. Is there different colors? Really? Let me see. The blue. Oh, blue means you're a moderator. I did not know that. That's why others are. So Cheeseburger then is a moderator. You're blinding me through the screen. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry about that. That's if I go straight on with the sun, but I think I could see better without this in my way. If I go on an angle, okay, yeah, I can see other people are not blue. Jeff, I loved watching your lives. Jelly, yeah, Jelly, meaningful. Them, please. Yeah, I'm gonna keep doing it. Absolutely, keep going live as long as I can, as long as there's air in my lungs and I have the time. I will. What are they doing back there? I don't know what they're doing behind me. Can anybody see what they're doing behind me? Sorry, I cannot see what they're doing back there. You love my live streams? I appreciate that. We have a lot of fun. I only go live at night now. I usually start off with like viral videos, and then we get into a topic of the night, and then sometimes we play poker. So if you want to join in, who were you timing out? Well, I know Downstars had the big fight with Ham Sandwich. I understand. I understand why Downstars did what he did. Um, I don't know if Ham Sandwich meant anything by it. Something about the countries, and he had an uncle that died, I believe, in a war or something. But Ham Sandwich didn't know that, and he timed him out. Now, as far as you, I can't remember what you did. Mr. Jordan was telling me that you timed someone out, and I can't remember the situation, but It was a little hasty, like a little too fast or something to that. I did not see what happened with yours. And I asked Mr. Jordan, do you think we should revoke his privileges? And he said, no, no. Just take it easy before you give a big timeout. Okay. You'll have to ask Mr. Jordan who you timed out. In my opinion, sometimes the mods are taking away from. Yeah, I mean, if you're going to take away things people are saying, make sure that they really are bad things. You know, don't abuse your privilege. Uh-oh, my drink's gone.
No, it's right there.
Where?
Right there.
Ah, why'd you take the table? Are we leaving?
No.
Oh, you took my table away.
I'm sorry.
Why are you using it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, you use it. Sorry, I'm trying to get caught up here. It was the day that everyone was trolling, and we were just getting fed up. No, I don't mind if it's legitimate. I'll ask Mr. Jordan.
I just remembered that I can't, and I ruined the
So,
whole is.
so we were just timing people out. If they deserve it, they deserve it.
I accidentally reopened.
I totally understand Downstar's thing, why he lost it, because of his uncle. We won't do that again. Well, only do it if it's legit. I mean, that's the thing. From what it sounded like, you were just being a little too quick with it and taking away things people were saying, and they weren't that bad. Uh, Rebecca, I will not be going live tonight, so you can join me from the beach here on Father's Day. Yes, I am at the beach with my wonderful daughters and their friend. Yep, Rehobeth Beach. And it's beautiful out here. Okay, now there, moderator. Thank you. That is a perfect example. All right. Perfect example. That absolutely. But I don't know what. Mom just completed a drive. Where did she go? Catherine. I'm not going to put you. No, you guys are. They're wearing next to nothing, so I'm not going to put them on camera. Sorry, that's my daughter and her friend, but you're not going to see them. You can see Gracie. Where's Gracie? Honey, are you behind me? I don't know where my other daughter went. Let these girls put on clothes. I'll show you them when they're really far away. Oh, that's too close. Well, anyway, it is what it is. I guess when you're a dad, no matter what the girl wears, it's not going to be enough clothes. Rebecca, it's a little hard to see the screen, so forgive me, guys, if I don't catch up. I'm out here with my daughter. Can you see them down there? And her friend. Yes, I'm out here. Look at this beautiful ocean right in front of me. And it's gorgeous out here. It's really hard to see the screen. You can't stay today because I have a couple of lectures. Oh, you're teaching? The professor is teaching. Well, I'm not going to be on much longer, Rebecca. Um, I just wanted to do some kind of live stream here. You can watch my daughter and her friend from a distance. I just wanted to pop on here. Sorry about that, guys. The volume was off. I didn't say anything really that important anyway. Yes, yes, I know. I'll wait. I'll wait. I don't know why YouTube on a mobile phone put the volume, the microphone, right next to the camera flip. So when I go to push to flip the camera like this, see, it's right next to the volume. So I'm sorry about that. And a lot of times I hit it and I don't realize it. Um, who, who's this? Hipster? Hipster. Am I back on now, guys? You can hear me? What does that mean? Are you talking to me or are you talking to the hipster person? Comfortably numb. What is hipster? Is this a new person? Anyway, hipster, you're welcome to join me here at Rehobeth Beach. I just want to pop on and I gave some life stories. If you guys haven't seen it, they're about me and my stepfather. They're not good stories. So if you if you don't want to hear them, that's fine. I just wanted people out there try to learn. One thing I like to do is try to learn from other people's experiences and their stories. When somebody tells stories, I really try to pay attention and get anything I can, extract any lesson. I always feel like there's a lesson in everybody's story. So it's my hope that if I can help anyone with any of my past experiences, uh, if you want to go back and watch it, it's my stepfather and some of the evil things he's done to us. But hopefully, I can help someone out there in a similar situation. And the bottom line is he tricked my mom. I started going to church with her. He even went to church. She told me for like 2 or 3 months. He even fooled the pastor. He fooled the pastor, and the pastor said, "Oh yeah, he's a saved man." As soon as she took him back, right to his old way. Well, just like my ex girlfriend Andrea, if you guys remember that story, she for 6 months, you know, when I broke off with a girl, I never ever took anyone back. Not only did I not take them back, I would never speak or text with anybody that I broken up with. Andrea was the only exception because for 6 straight months, she called and texted my mother, not me, because I wouldn't answer. Called my mother for 6 months, and she got mom to work on me. And finally, I gave in after 6 months. Oh, she's a changed person. She's not a Mormon anymore. And she's a Christian. And I give you my blessing. You really should give her another, 6 months. So finally, I took her back. And what do you think? Same things all over again. And yes, the final straw, I told you on the live stream that she lied to me again. And it was a stupid lie. She went down the shore. She told me she was going with her friend Kim. According to her, she went with another couple. Why wouldn't you just tell me you went with another couple? Why did I have to call her answering machine and hear a message from Kim saying, "Hey, when you get back from the shore, give me a call"? That's how I broke up with her. After she lied to me about who she was down the shore with, I had her tape her message. I said, "Oh, by the way, can you play your messages?" And right there, boop. "Hi, Andrea, it's Kim. Give me a call when you get back from the shore." And I made her lie to me and tell me, "So where'd you come and eat today? Where did you go today?" And she just made up stories. And then I had her play the message on her answer machine, and that's how I broke up with her. I said, "Andrea, you're a liar," and that was it. Broke that off clean. You love my life stories? Who's saying that? I can't see your name. Who's saying that? Lexi? Um, well, I hope my life stories. I try to make them funny, but a lot of them are depressing. I know. But it's, my channel, my life. If you're going to watch me, you might as well understand what I went through in my life. Um, I am lost in the chat. Am I way behind? No, I'm not way behind. Am I lost in the cave? Is that what you wrote? A cave? Mr. It's hard to see your names. These look like newcomers who don't know me. That made my skin crawl. What made your skin crawl? What? You want to see my daughter now? Both my daughters and her friends are down there. Oh, the seagulls are out. They're having a good time. I just came down with the 3 girls on Father's Day, and what was nice is that my daughter could drive. It's really, really nice that I didn't have to do all the driving. It's a 2.5-hour drive, and my oldest daughter is just making this a wonderful day. She's doing everything. She's the only one out of my kids that wrote me a hand. I tell my kids, don't ever buy me a Hallmark card. I don't want it. Take it and throw it away. If you're going to give me a card, write a letter by hand. It's going to mean more to me than anything. And that's what she did. She wrote me a beautiful letter with her feelings. Um, yeah, it's my Gracie down there. 18 years old now. Is she on the screen? I can't even see. I think I see her. There she is. It's my Gracie. She's making this day so special for me. We went to the Philly Soft Pretzel Factory. It's not in Philadelphia, but that's the name of the store. Fresh Philly Soft Pretzels. If you guys are ever in this area, Lancaster, Philadelphia, find a Philly Soft Pretzel Factory. It's a store. It's a chain. Man, those warm pretzels, they are just to die for. And my daughter bought me, we stopped on the way down and got them. I can't see who said this, but I went to. Sorry. To sneeze. Where did you go to? I went to a waterfall today. Is that what you wrote? Who's saying that? If you're in blue, it's Braden. You went to a waterfall today with your mom and dad and brother and fell? What? What happened, Braden? You fell into the. Are you all right? And messed up my leg. Oh no, Braden! I don't want to hear that. That's a bad. Oh, sorry to hear that, bro. I was trying to catch turtle snakes with your hands. You're trying to catch fish with your hands? Let me see. This is Hipster. I haven't had a soft pretzel since I was in Chester County. Oh, yeah. You'll probably have a Philly soft pretzel out there. Yep. You're fine, Braden? Oh, that's good. It was funny? Was it funny? What are they doing down there? I cannot see on the screen. I'm sorry. I can barely see images, so you guys probably can see better than I am. You caught some fish with your hands? Really? Sorry, guys. It's hard to see. Yeah, the ocean's beautiful out here. But you've seen water in the screen. Can you guys see the ocean here? My screen is like so, it's hard to see my screen. Yeah. Trying to find my daughter. I don't know where they're at. Like I could barely see images down there. I think that's them. Turks. What are you saying about Turks? It's a wonder the Turks aren't here. What? Is he, Turks or turtles? What are you? What are you saying? Turks and turtles. One guy's talking about Turks, the other one's talking about turtles. Really? I think that's what's going on. Anyway, beautiful day here in Rehobeth Beach, Delaware. I don't know if you. Somebody's got a kite going on. I can't. Where are the girls at? I don't know. I can't see my screen. It's hard to see. I can barely see images. But anyway, guys, so I'm not going to be going live tonight. You know what? Let me get a screenshot of my top fans. At least I could do that. I'll have Bruce make a thumbnail. Let me see if I can see who the top fans are. Hipster #1, Cheeseburger #2, and I is Paper. Are you I is Paper? I couldn't see. Do you know I? Yeah, I guess you have to know I is Rock. Sorry, but you said you were in Panama. You don't see any waves? No, there's no waves out. Let me see. I don't see any waves. No. Well, you got to remember that there's a dip. So right where the girls are, it goes downhill. So I'm sure there's waves. Let me see if I could. All right. I have not gotten out of this chair since I got here. My mom's texted me. Are you still on the beach? Yes, mother, I am. So I'll go down to the beach. Well, I don't want to go over where they are. I'll go this way. I'll take you to the water so you can see yourself. And then I'll sign off after that. But you guys are going to see there's a big dip down here. So there are waves. I can see them from here. Here they are. Oh, there they are over there. I am going to take you in the water, only on Daily Dose of Jeff. I'll see how cold it is. My daughter said it's super cold. Oh, is that cold? Yeah, that is definitely cold. So here's the waves. There's my daughter and her friends. Yes, I'm surprised you went to Gordon's Pond. No. Okay. So you wanted to see waves? Here you go, folks. An exclusive. What's up? Happy Sunday. Who is that? Dennis? Is that Dennis? Daniel. 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 Yes. Happy Father's Day to anybody who is a father out there, except the deadbeat fathers. Whoa. Here we go. So I took you on the beach with me, everybody. I hope you're enjoying the video. And my daughter and her friends are over there. Beautiful out here. Jeff, you're from Salisbury, Maryland. Oh, you're not far at all. Hop, skip, and a jump. Come to Australia. You'll see waves. If I ever do, Rebecca, I'm coming right to your house. And you can show me around. I would love to go to Australia. Oh my gosh, I could imagine. That'd be like a dream come true. Really would. Look at our water. Is your water more clear than this? It's Australia. Do you guys have like that super blue water out there? We are in Rehobeth Beach, Delaware. And my daughter made reservations. So we're going to go to a restaurant and go out to eat. Then we're going to go to the boardwalk. And then we're going to head home. And I just thought of something. I have my wallet and all in here. I'm going to get wet. All right, I'm gonna head back. Uh-oh, here comes my daughter. What are you doing?
Say hi to the camera. That's recording.
Hello, camera. She's recording me and I'm recording her.
Okay, what do you have to say to your future self?
Future self, my daughter Ella made this the greatest Father's Day ever. And thank you so much, Ella. And I love you so much. She got me a drink. She is just the greatest daughter in the world. I don't know what else to say. Made this the happiest day of my life.
Aww.
One of the happiest days of my life.
It is 6:15. We have to go in 5 minutes.
All right, everybody. So we're going to sign off here. Thank you all for watching. And about the same time that the waves would get higher.
Let's run.
Okay. Got to go, guys. I will be back tomorrow night. No live stream tonight.